Hello once again, race fans. This is Bob Burback, Checkered Flag Motorsports Television, bringing you the point races at Mellon Marlin Hall's Twin Cities Speedway. The dashes are up first. We got a 4-division program. The mini stocks will lead it off. Green flag flies. Here we go. Through turn number 1 and up the back straightaway, Christine Zaviston in car number 11 leads through 3 and through 4, and now Ron Goodspeed, your point leader in car number 00, makes a run at the lead, coming through turns 1 and 2, lap number 2. It's getting good. Goodspeed up the back straightaway. Zaviston runs in second. James Castleberry runs in third position as they come up under this. Oh, Zaviston and the 4 car of, and Christine gets hammered. Oh, tough ride here. Almost gets it upside down. We're going to take a second look at that one. Christine Zaviston in car number 11. Happy face plastered to the trunk of her car. She gets a tap from the 4 car, gets her turned the wrong way, and almost gets her upside down. All right, I'm Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, we're going to have a 1-lap dash to the finish here in the dash. So the white flag and green flag wave at the same time from his outside front row starting position. New life in this one through 3 and through 4. It looks like James Castleberry is going to be able to bury his foot and take home the trophy. Checkered flag flies. James Castleberry, car number 4, takes advantage of the yellow light, wins the dash. All right, race fans, they're back. It's dynamite, and it comes in small packages. My name is Bob Burback. This is the NorCal Dwarf Car Association. This is some serious stuff. Green flag flies on the dash. Mike Kiefer takes a run right through the center of the track and leads going up the back straightaway. Will run 4 laps. Through 3 and through 4. Keeper number 13 takes an easy lead into turn number 1. Now the 42 car of Corbridge. That's the Michael part of the Corbridge equation. Up the back straightaway. Oh, and Kennedy's on a tear. I have absolutely no idea how they determined who was going to be in the dash. But I'm Bob, and I'm always the last to know. The NorCal Dwarf Car Association hosts of this year's 2nd annual Dwarf Car Nationals. We'll be holding them right here at Twin Cities Speedway, October, in the first weekend in October, and now the white flag flies over Twin Cities Speedway. Kiefer leads going into turn number 3. Oh, and now the 31 car. Oh, and Kiefer's a little sideways, and Kennedy makes a run up the front chute. Ow! Oh my, I think it was Kennedy. Let's take a look from our 4th turn camera. Here's a second look at it. Kennedy sure makes a run. All right, here's probably a better look at it from Blaine the Blast Brown, who's just opposite the start-finish line, and yeah, Kennedy takes the victory. Wow, what a dash. I'm Bob. I'm excited. How about you, Dwarf Cars? Don't forget the Dwarf Car Nationals. I'm Bob. We'll be back in a minute.
Randy, what's going on the event last year this year? Points, Matt McKelly next one, number 96.
All right, race fans, it's time to go modified racing. My name is Bob Burback. These are the California Modifieds. The 4 fast qualifiers inverted. Oh, McDaniel takes a little bit too big an advantage. We'll be back. All right, fast time qualifier Mike Compton Jr. caught just a little bit maybe napping as the 2 premier modified racers in California Modified Competition here at Twin Cities Speedway. The Golden Barrel Alarm Service Special of Randy McDaniel. Car number 96 of Matt McKelly. McKelly currently your point leader. Makes it interesting through 3 and through 4. Good look at Matt as he hammers the gas coming out of turn number 4. 2 laps in the books, and the Golden Barrel Arm Special continues to lead. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the great qualifying time of car number 49, and that was Ted Coppin. Coppin turning in second fast time tonight in the yellow, red numeraled car number 49. All right, McDaniel comes off at turn number 4 to an easy checkered flag. McKelly follows, followed by Coppin in 49. That's Randy McDaniel, the Golden Barrel Alarm Service. Car number 10, I'm Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, it's time to bolt on the wings, cinch up the belts. Thunder and lightning comes to Twin Cities Speedway. It's the dash. And I don't think so. All right, we're back. Rick Wondergem, your 4th fast qualifier. We've taken the top 4 qualifiers, inverted them. We'll run for 4 fast ones, see how it goes. Here we go up the front straightaway. This time, Wondergem has the advantage. Green flag flies and the green lights stay on up the back straightaway. Wondergem in 91 takes off and puts a good 4 or 5 car length lead on Colby Weiss in car number 21N. For the real hot shoes in the dash, let's take a look at the Yuba City Scrap and Steel Special, car number 71, and that's Corey Lovell. Corey doing a great job so far this season with 3 feature event victories, currently 3rd in points. Wondergem hammers the gas through 3 and 4 for the last time and takes tonight's first checkered flag in sprint car competition. Good run for luckless Rick. My name is Bob, and we'll be back in a minute.
She'll be on the pole, Philip Earls. Next to Missy in 51, second row, Donnie 40 in 29, and it looks like Rick McCann.
All right, here we go. The mini stocks are up first for their series of heat races. We'll have 2 qualifiers up the front straightaway. Here we go. Green flag flies. Philip Mills drops down off his outside pole position to take the lead through 1 and through 2. Rick McCann currently 2nd in points here at Twin Cities Speedway this year. McCann in number 10. Holds down 2nd position. Car number 4, James Castleberry, starts to make a run up around the top and takes over 2nd place from Mills. Castleberry, the winner of your trophy dash here tonight. Castleberry doing a fine job in the dash. As a matter of fact, involved in a wreck, winds up starting on the outside of the front row of the dash and takes advantage to claim the trophy here at Twin Cities Speedway here tonight. Good look at car number 069, Matt Cox. And now, coming out of turn number 4, it's Castleberry, and Castleberry gets up on the outside of the 10 car. Oh, and makes it work rather easily, about 2/3 of the way up the track. You're looking at 2nd and 3rd in points right now. The 10 car of McCann currently holds down 2nd going into tonight's race. The 4 car of Castleberry runs in 3rd position. Both are chasing Ron Goodspeed in car number 00. He'll make an appearance in heat race number 2. Robert Hunt tonight in car number 71. That car somewhat familiar in the fact that it has had the number 11 car number on it, and piloted by Ken Reishi to feature event victories earlier this year. Robert purchasing the car this week and taking his first ride. Now number 71. Matt Cox in car number 069 up the back straightaway, seeming to be just a little bit down on power. Matt Cox, one of the nice guys in the pits. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. That's James Castleberry, and man, he's just plain smoking him here in heat race number 1. white flag flies. Field pretty well spread out with the exception of third, fourth, and fifth. And just as we go to take a look at them, Robert Hunt takes out the cone coming out of turn number 4. Up the front straight for the last time. Checkered flag flies for James Castleberry. The 10 car in second place. Philip Mills holds on for a nice position, finishing position in third, followed by Fortney and the 95 car of Misty Sennett and Matt Cox in number 069. Robert Hunt gets it straightened out. That's Jim.
Up to 36A. Third row, double zero, Ron Goodspeed. 3T of Ronnie Breathen.
Time to go stock car racing. The mini stocks are out for heat race number 2. Beautiful evening here at Twin Cities Speedway. A little warm during the day, cooled off nicely here tonight. The racetrack in fabulous condition. Through turn 1 and through turn 2, up the back straightaway. The Portuguese pony leads them going into turn number 3. We're talking, of course, about Brian Moniz, car number 51. New colors on that car a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, you think it makes it go faster? Maybe so. Now with a nice lead on second and third place as George Morrill in 91. One of the really prolific runners here at Twin Cities Speedway. As a matter of fact, second, third, fourth, and fifth account for a great number of feature event victories here this year at Twin Cities Speedway. Now, Goodspeed in number 00 dives underneath the 95 car of Zampano as Zampano begins to fade. Brian Moniz continues to lead, and lead rather easily at this point. Goodspeed presses Sarakoff. Sarakoff says no deal. The 23S car taking a run through the infield. Not an uncommon occurrence for car number 23S, regardless of the driver. Up the back straightaway now. Goodspeed presses Sarakoff in number 36 and into turn number 3. Goodspeed with good speed winds up, well, and here we go. Sarakoff isn't making it easy, but the 00 car of Goodspeed with the line through 1 and through 2 gets into third position, and now Morrill, right, jamming George through 3 and through 4. Up the front straightaway now, presses Moniz right through the center of the racetrack. It's a good run coming off of turn number 2 and maintains the lead. I think all Brian Moniz has to do is put 20 together, start up front. We'd have another feature event winner here at Twin Cities Speedway, as a matter of fact. All right, now the white flag flies for Brian. Up the back straightaway, now he gets a couple of, well, about a car length on the 91 car. Morrill now closes it back up. Goodspeed's making it interesting. We got lap traffic coming out of turn number 4. Oh, man, here we go. Oh, and Moniz holds him off. So Brian Moniz holds off the hard-charging George Morrill in car number 91. Good run. We're happy to see Brian take the checkered flag on Bob. All right, race fans, Thunder and Lightning Part 1. The sprinters are on the track. All right, we invert 6 based on their qualifying time. So your fast time qualifier tonight, car number 71, Corey Lovell, will start in 6th position. Kevin Lovell, his brother's on the pole. Joe Cortessel's on the outside. Nose to nose start. Here we go. Oh, wheelie up the back straightaway. Scooter Lambert in car number 7C, an infrequent visitor here to Twin Cities Speedway, does a nice job, moves into 2nd position. So it's Kevin Lovell, Scooter Lambert, Joe Corntassel, the 72 car, currently 2nd in points going into tonight's race. Won the last 2 of 3 here at Twin Cities Speedway. Jeff Hallev in car number 72. Jeff taking a terrific tumble here last week up the front straightaway. Kevin's out of here. Nobody's going to be catching Kevin. Let's take a look back at the transfer, and brother Corey is currently in the transfer position. Best race on the track, you're looking at it. Joe Corntassel in car number 2, Jeff Hallam in car number 72. Joe, with a couple of heat race victories under his belt this year, currently runs solidly in third. First, second, third, fourth. That's the best race right there. Big race here for the oh, and now is that Lambert? I think it's, yeah, Lambert leaves the, no, it wasn't Lambert. That was Hallam. Hallam left the track and creates an opening for the 72 car of Corey Lovell to get into the transfer position for tonight's main event. That's Kevin on Bob. We'll be back. Eventful heat. All right, Thunder and Lightning Part 2. We're going to line up the second group of cars here, and we're going to line them up and invert 6, take 5 to the feature. All right, first time ever in a sprint car. Let's give him a call. Marky Tabor. Tabor in car number 38 lines up on the outside of row number 4 here in heat race number 2 for his first ever green flag in sprint car racing. You saw it here. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. His dad, Mark, outside second row. Here we go. We're going to take 5, move him to the feature. Up the bay. Oh, a great run by Steve Furman in car number 30. Oh my, from the inside of the third row now. Furman does a great job coming up through the pack. Oh, big push on the 14 car of Hunter. Marky Tabor, the rookie, flags flying in the breeze through 3 and through 4, taking his own line, staying out of everybody's way, completes his second ever sprint car lap in competition. Absolutely no problem for Claudia. Claudia Harvey's leading this thing by a good 20 car lengths over car number 95. So now we're going to take a look back here further in the pack. This would be 4th, 5th, and 6th positions right now. Hall in number 4. I'm sorry, in 5th. Oh, a little problem for the Herminator, a little bit sideways. Coming out of turn number 4. Oh, Hall in Mel's Screaming V6 lifts the front wheels. So first, second, third, fourth, and Hall, currently your final transfer into tonight's main event. Hallam receiving no points for his heat race competition here tonight. White flag flies for Harvey. And actually Hall in car number 54 will not be, all right, up the back now into turn number 1 we go. I'm sorry, up the front straightaway. Checkered flag flies for Claudia in car number 15. Watching the wrong monitor there. It's Claudia and Bob. Heat race number 2 is in the books. We'll be back. And Marky finishes it. No problem. All right, race fans, Thunder and Lightning Part 3. Dave Cleveland's on the pole, flanked by car number 1C. And that's, all right, here we go. Green flag flies this time. Big group of cars up the back straightaway. Tim Sherman in car number 87 makes a great move. Oh, Tracy Canales in number 23 bounces off Cleveland. Tyler Haylett in car number 22 now comes across in 5th. And the final transfer position right now, Cleveland in car number 40 runs in 6th. Colby Weiss, car number 21N, your third fastest qualifier, rides in 4th position and is in a transfer. fairly evenly spaced group of cars here at Twin Cities. Oh, now Canales gets a little sideways and pulls the wheels coming off of turn number 4. 21 car of Weiss looks to take advantage. Colby currently running in 4th position. Tyler Haylett in number 22 runs in 5th. Best race on the track. You're looking at it right now up the back straightaway. This is for 4th position. Haylett buries it into turn number 3, and 4 takes Colby high and gets 4th place from the high flying Colby Weiss, car number 21N. Status quo up front, white flag flies. Car number 87 of Tim Sherman up the back straightaway presses the Gordon number 1C. Oh, and now Canales gets into the back of him, and it's a drag race. Oh, and a checkered flag, and Sherman holds off Canales. All right, heat race number 3 is in the books. We've got 5 more seated into the feature. We'll be going to the semi in a little while. My name is Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, it's time to go. Modified racing at Twin Cities Speedway. Green flag flies on heat race number 1. Full field of race cars here tonight, including a return visit. Oh, up the back straightaway, the 13 car of Mark Hannum almost gets it upside down. What a wreck on the back straightaway. Yellow flag flies. Oh, and they're still crashing over here in turn number 4. Oh, and Hannum comes to a stop with 4 other competitors. Oh man, we're going to take a couple of looks at that one. All right, here's a look at Hannum as he comes out of turn number 2. Oh, and so it's over Houston. Take another look at it. We'll digitally slow this one down to, yeah, big problems and almost a big bad ride for Hannum. Almost getting that car upside down. My name's Bob. That's exciting. All right, here we go up the back straightaway. We're going to get the green flag. We were just going to be talking about, now they're still crashing coming out of turn number 4. McKelly in number 96 may have sustained, I think he's got a flat right rear. Oh, and he gets out of the gas and he gets hammered by Brace in number 2R, your current Twin Cities Speedway champion. Richard Brace. All right, we're still green. Good look at Beller up the back straightaway in number 5X. Now we do get a yellow, and we'll be back in a second. That's for McKelly's flat right rear. Oh yeah. All right, up the back straightaway we go. Green flag flies, the 911 car. Oh, and once again, Richard Brace cannot seem to find a clear track. He must have hit everybody on this racetrack here in heat race number 1. We're going to say Preston Hughes in car number 911. Steve Coppin, the owner of that car, showing me some of the suspension changes they've made over the last week to help that car get around this Twin Cities Speedway quarter mile. Looks like it worked. What do you think? Up the back straightaway with a good, almost straightaway lead over Compton Jr. in number 24. Compton, your fast time qualifier here tonight. Good race coming off of 4 as Philip Houston in number 88 challenges your points leader, car number 96, Matt McKelly, and gets right on by. White flag flies now on car number 911. Preston Hughes. We'll take a look at Preston up the back straightaway. That car seems to be working just fine. Out of 4 for the last time, checkered flag flies for car number 911. Here's where the battle is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. McKelly's going to make a run up around the top. This ought to get interesting. And now Houston up down underneath. I don't know. I don't think he pulled it off. Here's another look at it. Coming up the front straightaway, and no, I'm not going to call that one, but it sure looked like Hannum might have finished in 2nd position. We'll be back. All right, it's time to modify. All right, here we go. Green flag flies. This time it's modified heat race number 2. Good race through 3 and through 4. Gary Morris, Bill Cheeseman in car number 19. Compton Sr. leads this one. Cheeseman in car number 19 heads towards the front. Two laps in the books. Compton leads. Cheeseman's in 2nd. Now the Golden Barrel Arm Special of Randy McDaniel begins to make his way towards the front from his 6th starting position, moves into 3rd. Wild Bill Cordery, McDaniel started in 5th, I'm sorry, as the 49 car of Coppin started in 6th, and Ted and Wild Bill slugging it out for 5th position. All right, Mike Compton Sr. leads this thing. It's getting interesting as Cheeseman and McDaniel begin to close the gap. McDaniel begins to close the gap, especially, all right, here we go up the front straightaway. Great shots in turn 1. Oh, problems for the 19 car of Cheeseman as he has to check up, and it looks like the car stalled. He refires, hammers the gas, and remains in 3rd position, but oh, what a tough break for camera-friendly car number 19. We call them camera-friendly when they're pretty. Through 3 and through 4, McDaniel, relentless pressure on Compton Sr. as they move into turn number 1. Gary Morris stopped on the inside of turn number 2 through 3 and through 4. Looks like Compton's going to be able to hold off the Golden Barrel Arm Special here in heat race number 1. Number 2, 3rd position, Cheeseman in number 19, followed by Coppin and the 08 car of Kirk Knight. All right, the heats are in the books. We'll be back. My name is Bob, but most of you all know that. There's Mike Compton, 00. We'll be back. All right, race fans, here we go. It's time to go. Dwarf Car Racing, the NorCal Dwarf Car Association. We're going to run off 2 heats. Here we go. Green flag flies into turn number 1 they go. Mike Corbridge in car number 42, showing us some of the muscle he showed earlier in the dash, goes into the lead. Howie Ross in car number 27 up around the top. Gets around T. Aguirre in car number 34. Let's take a look at John the President Kennedy. Kennedy, one of the real hot rods around here lately. Through 3 and through 4, up the front straightaway, moves into 3rd position. Corbridge in 42. Continues to lead through 3 and through 4. Howie Ross in number 27. Then Kennedy, then Aguirre, and Winters in 28 is sideways. Carl Graytrix in number 43 gets sideways, hammers the gas, stays on it, and stays in it. Boy, talk about a camera-friendly car. Chrome wheels flashing in the night air. How about Mike Corbridge's car number 42? NorCal Dwarf Car Association will sponsor this year's dwarf, not sponsor, but host this year's Dwarf Car Nationals at Twin Cities Speedway. We're still looking for sponsors, associate sponsors. Let's hear from you if you're interested in sponsoring Northern California's premier dwarf car racing event, the Dwarf Car Nationals here at Twin Cities Speedway. And Kennedy is noticeably slower than he was earlier on, and now Ross begins to press the 42 car of Corbridge up the back straightaway. Iron Mike through 3 and through 4 gets the checkered flag, takes heat race number 1. Aguirre in car number 34 gets by for third position. Carl Graytrix in number 43 comes by in 5th. So the checkers are out on this, the first heat race. Mike Corbridge smokes him in this one. I'm Bob. I'll be back. All right, here we go. Heat race number 2 lining up. Lots of hot shoes in this one. Through 3 and through 4 and up the front straightaway. Here we go. Green flag flies. And oh! Frank Monroe appears to be either out of brakes or something as he moves towards the crash wall coming off of turn number 2. Oh, heart-stopping moment. Oh, and then coming out of 4, the 16 car of Quilty gets turned around. Oh man, what an eventful first lap. All right, we're back, and only 5 cars report for the 8 laps on this restart. Here we go, green flag flies. Damian Gardner in car number 24 leads going up the back straightaway. Steve Marshall in car number 5 runs currently in 5th position, a rookie here in NorCal Dwarf Car Association action. Up the front chute now one more time, and Gardner easily leads this field of 5. Dominic Ercolini in car number 23. Dom, one of the really dominant features around here, hasn't been able to get into victory lane in NorCal Dwarf Car competition. Talk about a guy who's due maybe tonight's his night. Damian Gardner in car number 24. Talking with Damian earlier in the pits tonight. Sure wish we could run these cars in the daylight more often. Man, great paint jobs. Car number 5, we heard Hal refer to it as the Great Punkin, or the Punkin. We'll call it the Great Punkin. Car number 5 up the front straightaway. So pretty much status quo, everybody pretty much evenly spaced. Uncharacteristic for dwarf car racing. Here's a big problems now for Marshall as he slides off of turn number 4. He saves it, keeps it on going right in front of the leader. Here comes Gardner. 24 takes the white flag. Oh, Marshall continues to have his problems coming out of turn number 2. Gardner in number 24 puts on a clinic coming out of 4. Checkered flag flies. The Demon wins heat race number 2. So NorCal Dwarf Car competition in the heat races is in the books. All right, race fans, the semi is on the track. Last chance, we'll take 3 and seed them into tonight's feature with the winner getting his time back behind the inversion. So there's lots of racing going on in this particular race, perhaps even more so than most of the others. If you win it, you get your time back. If you finish second, you get in the feature. Oh, problems as Hunter. Oh, a tough hit. Oh man, a terrific impact by the 41 car.
14 car, Dwayne Hunter appeared to get totally sideways down here in turns 1 and 2. Crawford came off.
All right, let's take another look at this one. Here's, oh, Hunter's nearly stopped, and Coffrin comes in, and boy, does he give him a wallop. All right, we're going to take another look at this. This is from our 4th turn camera. Going to slow it down into digital slow through 1, through 2. Oh, terrific impact. Coffrin's head takes a real shot towards the right side of that cage. All right, we're down now with Blaine Brown. Oh, and Coffrin's out of it. Okay. All right, well, there's good news. And it appears that, well, looks like he's shaking it off pretty well. That was an unusual hit. I thought there may have been some injury sustained there. He may well feel it in the morning. If he happens to take a look at this tape, he'll certainly know that he deserves to. Boy, his head got whipped around in the cockpit of camera-friendly car number 41, big time. I'm Bob. Boy, I'll tell you, race fans, we're back. Here's another look at Marky Tabor. It doesn't look like he'll qualify for his first ever main event, but keeping his nose clean, getting in some laps, that's what it's all about. We'll see him at Indy here in just a couple of years. My name is Bob Burback. This is the semi-main event. Boy, I am still amazed that, as you can see, Dwayne Hunter in car number 14 was able to restart after the 41 car of John Coffrin just hammered him in the tail section there. But we're certainly glad to see that Johnny was able to walk away from that one. Boy, what a hard ride. All right, pretty much status quo here in the semi. Cars evenly placed, evenly spaced around Mel and Marlin Hall's fabulous quarter mile. The 40 car of Herman Klein having that problem in his heat race, you might recall, coming off of turn number 4 a little bit sideways, cost him a transfer position, but right now Herman in number 40 leads. Jeff Halib in car number 72 runs in 2nd position. Jeff, I'm sure, would like to lead this one. And now it is heating up for the final transfer as Hunter begins to put some pressure on the 34 car of Steve Stein. So we'll take a look at this one. Oh yeah, this one's heating up. Stein in number 34 continues to lead. Hunter continues to run in 3rd. Hunter is 4th. Best race on the track. You're looking at it. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television will always take a look at the best race on the track. Hunter loses it a little bit coming off of turn number 2, and his challenge fades just a bit. Coming off of 4 one more time. White flag flies for the Herminator. Herman Klein up the back straightaway. Stein looks to have secured the final transfer position. Klein takes the checkered flag. In 2nd place is Halib. And here comes Stein to nail down the final transfer into tonight's feature event. That's Herman Klein. I'm Bob Burback. We'll be back for the feature in a minute. All right, race fans, here we go. The first of 4, count them 4, feature events here at Twin Cities Speedway. Christine Zavison in car number 11 is back after that big bad wreck in the dash. She will start scratch on the field. We'll take a look at her progress. We're going to go green this time around. Misty Sennett's on the pole. We're 3 wide coming up the front chute. Terrific mini stock racing. Oh, take a look at Brian Moniz in 95. Oh, and he diamonds down off a 2. What a great move, Brian Moniz. Out of turn number 2, gets into 2nd position. coming off of turn number 4. Here we go. Lap number 1's complete. Joe Zampano, car number 95, two-time feature event winner here this year, leads. Oh, in third place, however, is the 4 car of James Castleberry. And boy, we got to keep an eye on him, as Castleberry's been a rocket all night long. Going for the sweep. James Castleberry now moves into second place in car number 4. Now Goodspeed and Surikoff turn Phil Mills into a sandwich, as does the 10 car. All right, now, okay, no changes up front. Goodspeed in 00 starts to make his way towards the front. Goodspeed's closest challenger in point competition. Oh, and now the 4 car of Castleberry makes a dive into turn number 3 and takes the lead at the conclusion of lap number 3. Oh man, we got someone roaring through the infield in turn number 3. Kicking up a huge rooster tail of dust. Now it heats up for second position, and the Portuguese pony is not going to give it up easily. Actually, that's for third position. Oh, and now sideways in turn number 2 is Moniz, and he takes Goodspeed with him. Goodspeed punts the implement tire off of turn number 2, gets it into reverse, hammers the gas. Will it cost him a lap? That's the question. Up the back straightaway, Castleberry looks like he's going to put a lap on the champ, or on the point leader. Can't quite call him champ yet. Now Brian Moniz comes to a stop. Oh, well, there's the reason for him spinning out in turn number 2. He has a flat right rear tire. Oh, my. Yellow flag flies. Moniz, oh, terrible luck. One of the front runners here at Twin Cities here this evening, Brian Moniz. Yellow flag flies, and the balance of the field comes under. Starter Robin Davies, yellow. I'm Bob. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Green flag flies going up the back straightaway. Kind of took us a little bit by surprise that time. My name is Bob Burback, Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. I guess the Goodspeed 00 was not lapped when he took that ride through turn number 2. So Goodspeed and now Moniz with new rubber. Both of those hot shots here tonight are starting to make their way through. Oh, and the 23S car gets into the back. Oh, Moniz and then hammers him in the door. Now Moniz makes it 4 wide up the back straightaway. Sparks fly, and the Portuguese pony makes it work, and now Goodspeed is into the gore point here coming off of turn number 4. Oh, man. Yellow flag flies. Here comes the leader by, so this probably will cost Ron a lap. Oh, star-crossed night for the point leader here. How about Moniz with that terrific run off of turn number 2? Man, a thrilling moment at Twin Cities Speedway. All right, we'll be back. All right, through 3 and through 4, easily handling this field tonight. The 4 car, and this could be a sweep. Boy, I don't know how many of them we've had. If we've had any, I'll have to take a look. But it appears that the number 4 car of James Castleberry is on his way. We understand there's some special folks down here at the base of the grandstand rooting for James tonight. Don't know who they are. Maybe we could get some information on that. I don't know. Tell you one thing, James has the bit between his teeth here tonight, and he is flying around this Twin Cities Speedway quarter mile. James Castleberry in number 4. Tell you, James, if you want some more camera time, you got to make it more competitive. Man, he is just running away. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Right now, we're taking a look at the best race on the track. And right now, that's back towards the back of the field. And the 23 car, once again, sideways. Now Robert Hunt is sideways in 2. Your leader, number 4, gets a lap on him. But you can see that Castleberry is a good straightaway ahead of the balance of the field. We're yellow. All right, my name is Bob Burback, and we're back. Green flag flies, and Castleberry on the get-go just makes a runaway of this restart. James absolutely, oh man, there goes number 71, and that's Robert Hunt, headed towards our infield camera position. Speaking of one of our infield camera positions, here's Mike Hare's look at the battle between Ron Goodspeed and 00 and the 51 car of Brian Moniz, which has frankly been a race-long battle. Here is the white flag as James Castleberry gets by the jam car up the back straightaway into turn number 3 through 4, and he's going to complete the sweep. Race fans, I don't know if we've had one all year. Checkered flag flies. James Castleberry. Oh, there's a young lady down there at the bottom of the stands waving programs. And I suspect that that's probably someone related to the Castleberry bunch. My name is Bob Burback, and James Castleberry in car number 4 has made short work of this field here at Twin Cities Speedway tonight. James Castleberry will take yet another checkered flag home from Twin Cities Speedway. James Castleberry, car number 4. Great ride. All right, race fans, it's time to go modified racing. My name is Bob Burback. This is the next to last point race at Twin Cities Speedway. We're going to go green this time. Here we go up the front straightaway. It's a 0 pill, so you're, oh, and now a problem for Coppin in 49 as he pulls off the track on the very first corner. Oh no! Straight up start tonight based on your qualifying time in the modified main. We're yellow for Coppin, stopped in turn 2. What a terrible break for Terrible Ted. All right, we're back. Patronize our sponsors. Golden Barrel Arm, the Golden Barrel Arm special currently running in second position. Randy McDaniel, car number 10. All right, up the back straightaway now, Compton. All right, problems for Cheeseman in number 19 as he moves through turn number 1 and turn number 2. McDaniel in number 10. Up the back straightaway with the lead. McKelly in number 96 through 3 and through 4, being pressed by the 19 of Cheeseman. Good. Oh, now McDaniel gets mired behind lap traffic, and oh, we're going 2 and 3 wide up the back straightaway. Yellow flag is out, and McDaniel takes the yellow flag, leading. All right, race fans, a little technical problem here. My name is Bob Burback. We're back on the air. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television, the modified main resumes. Randy McDaniel in car number 10 continues to lead. Now let's take a look back further in the pack. Checkered Flag Motorsports Television will always show you the best race on the track. And right now, we're taking a look at the 08 car of Kirk Knight. The 88 car of Philip Houston. Oh, now it starts to heat up for fourth. Actually for second, excuse me, coming off of turn number 2, the 24 car of Compton. That is actually for third. Excuse me, race fans, of course. Randy McDaniel being chased by Matt McKelly is your leading duo. Now good race up the back straight. Oh, the 911 car is slow. Yeah, he begins to fade big time. All right, let's get back to this race for third. Compton Senior coming off of turn number 2. And Cheeseman and 19 get together, and Compton, oh, and a big blast of flame gets it started, and now Hannum's in trouble again. Oh my, action all over the place. Thank goodness for multi-camera coverage from Checkered Flag. All right, it looks like the 911 car may have seen its last lap here tonight at Twin Cities Speedway. We'll be back in a minute with a resumption of the feature. All right, we're back, and another event there during that break. Cheeseman in number 19 had to make a stop. Cheeseman was running in 4th position, and Compton in car number 24 was running in 3rd. Both cars make pit stops, both cars relegated to the back. McDaniel takes the green flag, green lights flick around, and the Golden Bear alarm special, like a scared rabbit, just takes off. Lots of fast cars in the back trying to make their way towards the front as Compton and Cheeseman. That's Compton Jr., your fast time qualifier, tries to make his way towards the front. Now Philip Houston currently running 2nd in points in car number 88. Attempting to get past the 08 car of Kirk Knight. Knight up around the top. Houston and Knight side by side up the front straightaway. Good race. Here for, this would be for 6th position. Oh, and now the 5 car is sideways. And he's going to lose a lap to the leaders. I was going to say the leaders need to kind of tiptoe past car number 5. Lots of problems with Wilkerson over the past few weeks. Car doesn't seem to handle very good, does it? So through 1 and through 2, McDaniel in number 10 continues to lead this one. McDaniel, McKelly, Compton Jr., Richard Brace Jr., and how about the 27 car of Wild Bill Cordery currently running in 5th position. Doing a nice job. Wild Bill kind of silently creeping his way towards the front of Twin Cities Speedway feature events here in the last few weeks. Maybe nailing down some of the handling problems he was experiencing earlier in the season. Oh, more problems for Philip Houston, 2nd in point. We're yellow, the yellow flag comes out. And that's going to cost Houston a lap. All right, we're green with 1, 2, I think 2 laps to go. Green flag flies. McDaniel. A little hard to read that scoreboard sometimes, but McDaniel wants, oh, and now Cheeseman spins it off of the banking in turn number 1. And McDaniel, oh, they do not receive a yellow flag. This ought to be interesting. Brace now takes his car to the pits. Now we're yellow. And we'll be back. My name is Bob Burback. These are the California Modifieds, and that is a green flag. We're racing once more at Twin Cities Speedway. Good look at Wild Bill Cordery, who's done a marvelous job getting into 4th position. Kirk Knight currently runs in 5th. McDaniel takes the white flag with this race easily in hand. Here's a possibility of a pass. Here's McDaniel off of 4. Checkered flag flies, 4th and 5th. No, and Wild Bill holds off car number 08 for fourth position. Randy McDaniel, I believe, is that right? Is it 13? Okay, I believe it's 13 feature event victories for the Golden Bear Alarm Special. Randy McDaniel, unbelievable. I'm Bob. All right, race fans, here we go. The sprinters are on the track. We're going to go for 20 high, hard ones. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. We're going to go green this time around. It's a straight-up start. The 71 car of Corey Lovell. Oh, on the gas a little hard. Green flag flies. Oh, Haleb and Cortessel are together, and they go flipping. Cortessel takes a single roll up the front straightaway. The 72 car of Haleb. Oh my! Unbelievable action here at the beginning of the feature. Oh, they're over and talking to Joe. Do we see movement in Cortessel's number? Yeah, we do. We see the helmet moving. Okay, that's great. Colby Weiss at number 21. And all right, we're going to take a second look at this. This will be from Mike Hare. And all right, he gets to it after the incident has started. And you can see. All right, now here we go. All right, we're back live once again, and Cortessel is able to extricate himself from his battered number 2. My goodness, there's his family there, and that was a hard hit. Coming off of turn number 4, we heard the hit, and when we finally got to them, they had already experienced, maybe there's a problem with all right, we'll kind of take a look at this situation as they are attending currently. Oh, I see Jeff moving around inside his car as well. All right, we'll be back in a minute. My name is Bob. All right, here's a look at the Cortessel number 2 as it is headed back into the pits. Joe is walking towards the pits now. And the track infield announcer has said that Joe is all right. However, Jeff, we now know has, he's all right, we're going to slow this one down to digital slow and see what we see. Now that's our only other look at this major accident here on the front stretch. Now Jeff still talking to paramedics, but man, are we glad he's talking to paramedics. Two-time feature event winner here at Twin Cities Speedway as they take the Cortessel number 2 back to the pits. Joe continues to make his way towards the pits. And there's Jeff up and around, and man, are we glad to see that. I'm Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. We'll be back. All right, race fans, they climbed out of it. They're okay. This is just not going to be a good start. Having all kinds of problems here tonight. Oh, and Steve Furman, to make matters worse, spins to a halt in turn number 2. All right, here we go. We're up the back straightaway. The 71 car of Lovell, flanked by Hall. It's a straight up start. Oh, this looks like a good one up the front straightaway. Green flag flies. Going into turn number 1. Oh, something cut. Oh, problems. Oh, it's Timmy Sherman, and now the 81 car of Kevin Lovell, heat race winner in heat race number 1, goes tumbling up the back straightaway. Both cars launching over the car at rest on the back straightaway, and that's Herman Klein.
Jim Sherman's right. He's at one over. He stopped right side of top right this class down over the roll cage.
So there's a wheel that they just took off of the left side of the Sherman 87. Kevin Lovell now extricates himself from the battered Yuba City scrap and steel car. All right, here's a look from Mike Hare at the incident. Oh, and it looked like Tyler Haylett and the 40 car. Oh, and then Klein just gets hammered by the 81 car after being hammered by, let's see what we got here. Oh my, rescue crews, quick action on this scene. Oh wow, we're tumbling them here at Twin Cities. All right, race fans, we're back. My name is Bob Burback. It's been a lengthy delay here. I'll tell you. How are we going to do this now? All right, we're going to go green coming off of turn number 4, and this will be considered the initial start. So we've lined them up based on how they were lined up in the feature with the cars involved in accidents that could restart, have tagged onto the back. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to go green. Here we go. The sprint car feature is underway. Up the front chute for the first time. Corey Lovell in car number 71 being pressed by a current point leader. Mark Hall are side by side up the back straightaway. Lovell says no deal through 3 and through 4. Terrific race action right up front. A little further back in the field now, the 7C car of Scooter Lambert tries to get by the 23 car and does of Tracy Canales. Now Hall just a little bit off the pace, or Lovell has really got the hammer down as Lovell gets 2 or 3 car lengths on the high-flying car number 54. Colby, up in the Steve Furman in car number 30. Steve really on the gas here tonight at Twin Cities Speedway. Had a great heat race. Status quo up front. Now Hall begins to eat into the lead of Lovell. Well, just a little bit, maybe. Rick Wondergem remains in 4th position. Tyler Haylett is in 5th. A little further back in the pack now, Steve Stein in car number 34. Stein, you might remember, started 18th on the field, had a little help from his friends as the balance of the field went balance of the field in front of him went crashing into turn number 1. But Stein making some progress here at Twin Cities Speedway in the feature. Mark Hall. All right, in our effort to look at the best race on the track, Steve Furman trying to get by the 95 car of Serene. As the leaders now begin to approach lap traffic, this could get interesting. Lovell right behind the 87 car of Sherman. I can't imagine that. Oh! And Sherman slows down to move off the racetrack right in front of second place Mark Hall. Mark Hall gives him a little boot as they're going into turn number 1. Now Hall up the front straightaway continues to press the 71 of Lovell. Jeff Hallam in number 72, Mark Hall's closest pursuer in the points race. If Hall can maintain his position here in second. Oh, now up around the top. Hall presses Lovell. Lovell and Hall side by side up the back straightaway into turn number 3. Oh, what a thriller. Oh, and Furman checks up, going through 3 and through 4. And once again, Hall's line is cut off and has to fall in behind the high-flying 71. Man, what a sprint car feature. I don't know if I can take it coming off of turn number 4. Here we go. Great shots from both Blaine the Blast Brown and Mike here. Both of them are in the field. 3 wide up the back straightaway. Oh, and Hall gets into Serene, I think. Oh, and I think Hall has a cut tire. It is the left rear tire of the Hall 54. Mel Screaming V6. He's got a flat tire. Man, he needs a yellow, and he needs one right now. Oh, as a matter of fact, he's going to create his own yellow as that tire begins to come away from the wheel. All right, we're going to go yellow as Hall comes to a stop here on the front straightaway at Twin Cities Speedway. Man, terrific. What a terrific series of events. I'm a bit losing my voice here. All right, my name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports. Oh, and Hall makes an appearance. They've been given the green light up the back straightaway, and now the yellow light comes back on. I believe Hall, after making that tire change, the car makes an appearance and may have created the yellow flag. All right, we're back in one of the thrilling features of 1997. Corey Lovell in number 71 has been able to beat back every challenge of car number 54. Car number 54, Hall, will have to charge his way back through the field with only 5 laps remaining in tonight's sprint car feature event. Let's see if Colby Weiss has anything for the high fly and Corey Lovell. Lovell, your fast time qualifier here tonight. As a matter of fact, was blessed by Jeff Halib on one occasion by Halib going, oh, now Hall begins to thread traffic coming through up the front straightaway. Great shots by Mike Hare and Blaine Blast Brown as the 15 car of Harvey gets up over the top of the track. 1 lap to go for the 71 car. Now Hall is still trying to make progress through the field. Corey Lovell in a virtuoso drive takes the checkered flag. Weiss is second, the 91 car. Wonder Gem is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, we believe, is Hall. So he pads his point lead over Jeff. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, I don't blame him. What a great drive, man. What a terrific battle there in mid-race with Mark Hall in car number 54. That is the Yuba City Scrap and Steel Special, one of our sponsors. Take a look at Kevin as he gets the checkered flag, and it's well-deserved. I'm Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, my name is Bob Burback. This is the NorCal Dwarf Car Racing Association. Here we go. Green flag flies on the feature. We're going to look towards the back here as we've got several of the hot shoes mired in the back of tonight's feature event. T. Aguirre's going to lead this one. We're 2 and 3 wide up the back straightaway. Now we're talking dwarf car racing at its finest. The NorCal. Oh, and Corbridge sideways. The 14 car of Monroe hits him, and we've got Gardner and Ercolini all wrapped up with each other off of turn number 2. Let's take a second look at this one now. Doesn't get any prettier. My name is Bob. This is Checkered Flag. And Ercolini is being lifted from his perch atop the Gardner 24. We'll be back. All right, here we go. All 3 participants in that melee down there in turn number 1. Patronize our sponsors, Dwarf World, Frank Monroe's fabulous joint. You want to put together a dwarf car? Called Dwarf World. My name is Bob Burback. Here we go. Oh, we got a problem as, it's the 5 car as he noses it into the wall off of turn number 4. All right, we're yellow and we do not have tape of that one. We don't miss many, but we missed that one. All right, we're going to go green up the back straightaway now. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Right there is a group of dwarf cars, and they battle the NorCal Dwarf Car Association, one of the premier. 3 wide up the back straightaway. What did we tell you? Oh no, am I going to lose my voice again? Oh, problems for Greatrix as he's sideways off of turn number 4. Carl taking a real big high flyer off of turn number 3 earlier this year in one of the most spectacular wrecks we've seen in dwarf car competition this season. Frank Monroe in car number 14 continues to carve his way towards the front. Damian Gardner in number 24. All right, here we go, and once again, the 14 car of Monroe making a big move up the back straightaway. Now the 31 car of Kennedy and Ross in car number 27 are next. This is 5th and 6th positions. Boy, our infield guys right on, the best races on the track. Gonna stay with Mike and Blaine. 3rd and 4. Oh, this is some good stuff. I can't believe it. Look at these guys, nose to tail, side by side, lap after lap. Now Monroe takes a look up on top. We've got the 23 car of Ercolini having problems on the backstretch. Creates a huge cloud of dust on a Hardy IO Silver. And a Hardy IO Silver. And now the 42. Oh, problems now as Greatrix is sideways off at turn number 2. This turn number 2. Yeah, there's a shot from Mike here. Oh, and Greatrix driving through the infield. And he presents it to hammers the gas and rejoins the fray. Is it possible he'll be scored as finishing 19 and a half laps? I don't know. This is Bob Burback. Now, once again, oh, Monroe making serious progress through the field now and moves into the lead. Frank Monroe in car number 14. So once again, completing his run to the front from the back. Oh, and Greatrix is sideways in turn 2 yet again. That still does not create a yellow flag. So it's Alberti who runs in 2nd position. In 3rd, we believe it to be Kiefer in car number 13. And the yellow flag comes out, and we have the 42 car of Corbridge sideways in turn number 1. All right, 13 laps down, 7 to go. The 24 car of Gardner has to take. All right, here we go. Oh, up around the top. Way around the top was the 24 car of Gardner as he starts to carve his way back through this field now. Once again, talk about infield guys who know what they're doing, staying with the best races on the track. Mike Hare in turns 3 and 4, Blaine the Blast Brown down in 1 and 2. Great guys. Whoa! Up the back straightaway now. Gardner in 24 begins to once again carve his way towards the front. Oh, I hope we haven't messed up our scoring here. We have it as, yeah, it has to be. The gunfighter must be leading this one. Oh, yeah, okay. My name is Bob Burback. Steve Alberti will be running in 2nd position. Virtuoso drive for the gunfighter, and then showing up in 3rd position now is the 24 car of Gardner as the Demon continues to make his run towards the front. So yeah, that's correct. Through 1 and through 2 and up the back straightaway. A good look at the Dwarf World Special. All right, the white flag will be displayed this time. The race for second is the best one on the track. And we're going to have to take a look at that. Oh, go! Gardner and Alberti. Oh, and Gardner loses it in turn number 1 and spins to a stop. He hammers the gas and keeps it going. Action all over the place. The 14 car of Monroe is the winner. Alberti will be in second, and Gardner recovers to remain in third. Followed by, we believe, Kiefer. And then after that, man, I don't have a clue. I'm almost out of voice here. Boy, what a thriller with a lot of guys coming through the pack. Lots of passes. Steve Alberti, once again, a runner-up here at Twin Cities Speedway. Oh, man. So Frank Monroe takes the feature event victory. That's Frank. I'm Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, my name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Many thanks to my friend and partner, Jeff Christensen. Wow, what great work in the infield tonight. Blaine the Blast Brown, the Metal Man, Mike here helping us tonight. We're sponsored by Golden Bear Alarm, featuring First Alert products. Give them a call. Call us before the burglar calls on you. How about Dwarf World? Call Frank and the gang. Yuba City, Scrap and Steel, more stuff for more racers. And Auto Tune, the one-stop auto repair center here in Yuba City, or over there in Yuba City. My name is Bob Burback, and man, was this fun tonight. All right, we'll see you next week for the final points race at Twin Cities Speedway. We will see you at the races.